Okay, I want to do this video for Nick on Csco systems. I don't remember here. I think maybe we did a video a while back, or if not, one I was definitely looking at before. I bet it's already set up on this chart. So let's get into it. On the weekly here, you could see on the weekly we definitely had this breakdown right here under the 200-day on this weekly chart. And this looks like it was around 24.5 is when we had this this breakdown. Okay, very important area because this is a huge area on a 200-day that had been holed up for many years. Okay, and now we get below it. All right, now each candle since has been lower, 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 and your RSI is now below 40. It's at 39.5. Your MACD is actually lower, extreme bearishness, okay, and it's in between. I want to say this is at the last good area of support, which was here, here, and now right where it's at. So this is the last area of support here is at 2280, just an area. Based on what I'm seeing here and everything else and overall markets, I gotta say that this thing pulls out one more flush to this big area here, which would be 21.5. I would be real careful about this trying it now. I would like to see some turnaround, or at least another green candle in here, and maybe some relief on the RSI and the MACD. But if you're looking at this now for the last couple weeks, yeah, it went down here, and then we had a push up, and then back down the third candlestick. But each weekly candle has had lower highs. Okay, there's nothing letting up here. Well, could you get a bounce? Absolutely, of course you can get a bounce. Anything gets a bounce, but that does not change the fact that we're starting to move into a lower trend. Okay, so you want to be very careful about that. Let's go look at the daily and see what the daily tells us. The daily is actually going to give us just a little bit better look. Okay, and the daily confirms the same thing. We've been in this area here. Now, if you're looking at it from a daily standpoint, yes, you did get some bounce in here. But this moving averages are still pointing all straight down, all three of them. You didn't get any move above this on a daily. You've actually pushed down lower, closing lower on this Friday. Now your RSI is below the 40, can't get above the 40. It's real weak right here on the MACD. Looks like it's starting to lighten up. And if this thing turns negative, you're going to get this flush to the downside. You're going to get back to what we said is 21.5. And then if that doesn't hold, well then all the way back to originally where it was, about 18 bucks. So right now, I would use extreme caution in making this trade. You have to, in order to change this trend, besides trying to just guess and pick a bottom, you have to wait till everything turns. And these moving averages generally don't turn that fast, okay, especially on a daily. Now, can you get a bounce for a trade or a swing or something? It's possible, yes. But that's not going to, it's going to take a while to change the direction of this. It's not just going to turn around immediately and go straight up. There's no news, there's nothing. If anything, I would be concerned that earnings are right around the corner. We have all seen what earnings season has been thus far, especially in the tech sector. Okay, the earnings, even if they were good, Facebook had great earnings, and look where they ended up. They ended up just losing a ton. I think what they closed at, I don't even remember, what, 104, 105, 106, something like that, and they were at 114 after earnings. So you have to take notice of the whole sector. And this right now does not look like, even if they have a good earnings and it pushes up, it might be more of a short opportunity than to get long. So I would keep that in mind. I would watch for this earnings. I wouldn't be in it ahead of earnings. I would let it play out and then see what happens. If you're in it now, hope for the pop, take the profit, get out of the way. And if you're not in it right now, don't be in it. There's no rush. You can wait till after this earnings and see if we get this flush down here and a base, and then get long the stock. There's nothing said about missing a trade. Nobody's ever died from missing a trade. Okay, so if you're not in it right now, don't be in it. Simple as that. All right. Well, till next video, we'll see you.